Good morning, Dr. Pargyan.
Yeah, good morning.
Good evening for you.
Yeah, certainly.
Wonderful to have you
Yeah, same here.
here in our beautiful community. And there's Tapachima.
Yeah.
Hariom Pulli. Hariom Dr. Pragyan, you are here. Wonderful.
Thank you, Tapasyama. It's always all because of you.
Oh, it's wonderful. I've been a little excited today. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm sure we'll have people adding on as we go. So this is really rather exciting day actually because I had the privilege to spend. Oh, I thought you were going to say you couldn't hear me then. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I had the wonderful privilege of spending actually quite a bit of time with Dr. Pragyan earlier this year. And it was really very, very, very special time. I spent time with you, Dr. Pragyan, in your clinic and, with patients coming and going. And I had a real experience, actually, of how Dr. Pragyan works and the deep caring and, just incredible experience and passion for this most ancient science, I believe, on the planet. So we drank tea together too, and that was number one, Indian chai. Dr. Pragyan used to order it in especially. And yeah, it was very, very precious for me. So I'm really, really delighted to invite you, Dr. Pragyan, to share. I would love you can share as you wish. This is your platform.
Yeah.
But I also would love if you shared a little about your journey, because Dr. Pragyan is so deeply spiritual. He's so deeply with God, with the nature of the universe. And I always think it would be lovely just to hear a little about what brought you to this incredible time and place. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So, shall I start?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Dr. Pragyan Tripathi. In Ayurveda, we call, for the doctor, we take the term as Vaidya. It's Vaidya Pragyan Tripathi. Vaidya is the translation of doctor in Ayurveda. And I did my undergraduate from one of the top institute of Ayurveda in India. It's in southern India. It's in Udupi, small beautiful sea beach. And I did my PG from that, my post graduation from one of the highly spiritual capital of India, which is called as Sringeri in southern India as well. And apart from that, after completing everything, I just came to Ujjain is a spiritual capital of central India, we can say. And it's a very highly spiritual place and very high healing energy is there in Ujjain. And I'm blessed to be here for healing people. This is the best part of it. Apart from that, I got the chance to did my TTC from Shivananda International School of Yoga and Vedant. And I am also a Ayurveda expert for various other yogic and Ayurveda institutes like Arhanta International School of Yoga and Vedant. I did some work with the Ayurveda ministry in India. And apart from that, I am running a Panchkarma center. Panchkarma is like basic purification and rejuvenation procedures, and that falls under Panchkarma. And I am running a Panchkarma center in Ujjain. And apart from that, when I started my practice in 2007, then I felt that there are n number of herbs which are still untouched by any practitioner. So I just start going to jungle and I to the forest, deep forests, and I started collecting various herbs and start healing the very deadly disorders. Like we started working on cancers, we started working on arthritis, infertility, various cervical and sciatic disorders and like that. And with all this journey, it was beautiful to get results from various herbs, and when people are coming back to you and saying that my life has become really very at ease now, so that gives a real, satisfaction and a kind of Nobel Prize to us. Every single patient, when they are getting healed up, every single patient is a Nobel Prize for us. This is the most beautiful part of Ayurveda and the Indian system of healing.
Mm.
Apart from that, when we start with the very basics of Ayurveda, then Ayurveda is a science of life. It is not just about treating people. They say that first you should take care of the health of healthy people. Even after that, if they are falling ill because of n number of reasons, then you have to treat them like hell. They should just get out of their illness. That is what Ayurveda is all about. So today we'll first start talking about how to maintain the health of healthy person. Then if you want, then we can go with some of the very deadly diseases and very common disorders which are there all around us. In each and every house, one or the other patient is suffering from such like joint pain, this and that. We'll talk about that also. So basically Ayurveda stands on the three pillars, and those three pillars are called as ahar, nidra and brahmacharya in Sanskrit. But in English we can call it, we can understand it as ahar. Ahar means the diet, the all everything which you eat and which you drink. Second one is nidra, sleep, good sleep. Third one is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya can be nearly translated to celibacy, or like kind of controlling the urge of your sexual desire, we can say that. So that particular pillar is called as brahmacharya. But some people misunderstand brahmacharya as like not doing, not going for sexual relationship or physical relationship at all. But Ayurveda doesn't say like that. What Ayurveda says is brahmacharya, when Ayurveda is talking about it, they are saying either you should go for physical relationship with only one person for your whole life, which is your wife or your girlfriend or whatever she is or he is, or second option is you should go for physical relationship only to produce kids. That's it. If you are following these two things, Ayurveda says you are a brahmachari. Yes, you can be considered as a person who is following brahmacharya. Then coming back, the second one, which was sleep. A very good sleep is mandatory for a human being, definitely. They say that why the sleep comes to us. So they talk about sattva, raja and tama. Sattva is very positive, very good light. Raja is very fast speed, dim light. Tama is very dark. So when you are really tired, all your sensory organs are really tired, they just, then in that case the sattva and raja will go down and the tama will be dominant. So in that tama, in that darkness dominating, all your sensory organs are getting their activity ceased, you go to sleep. Sleep, when they are talk about sleep, it should be, they are telling that as the sun sets you should try to go to sleep, and as the sun rises you should try to get up. This is the very simple definition of sleep what Ayurveda is speaking about. Okay, and it should be thoughtless sleep, definitely. It should be a very healthy sleep, definitely. And when you are getting up you should be really very energetic. That means you have taken a really healthy sleep. Okay, so many people all around the world, but somebody from UK told me that we are having some, sleep hospitals in our, in some of the cities of UK, like people are not at all getting sleep. I was really sad for that. That Ayurveda is telling about hundreds of procedures how to get a very good sleep. We'll talk about it if you really want me to talk on sleep. Then the first one was ahar, the diet. Ayurveda says your diet, whatever you are eating, it should have three basic characteristics. One is laghu, it should be light, light to digest. Second one, it should be ushna, it should be little hot, little lukewarm, you can say. It should not be very hot, it should not be very cold like ice creams and all. So Ayurveda does not advocate the things to be eaten right from the refrigerator. Okay, They say that you should heat it up to the temperature of your body temperature at least. And the third important point is unctuous. It should contain little oil or little ghee or something which is oily or something like that, because a food should not be completely dry at all, because anything that you are eating completely dry is really going to absorb all the mucus and moisture from your intestine, and then it is going to make you fall into severe constipation, intestinal dryness, gastric peptic ulcers, or gastritis, acidity, which result in cervical spondylitis, migraine, and the fullness of abdomen, low back pain. All these disorders are because of eating completely dried food. Okay, like bread, we should not eat bread as it is, right? They always, our parents always ask us to apply some butter over it or something over it. It should not be eaten dried. So a perfect ahar or a perfect food is something which is light, number one, little hot, number two, and it should be unctuous, added with little ghee, butter, or oil, something like that. So these are the three main pillars for a good health in Ayurveda, which is called as Ahar, the food, Nidra, the sleep, and Brahmacharya, the celibacy. So this is how Ayurveda starts. Then they talk about the dinacharya. Dinacharya means how our daily regimes should be. How, when you should get up, when you should eat, when you should go to sleep. So they talk about three very basic important pillars of maintenance of health, which are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Yeah, you guys might have heard a lot about it, like the Vata is there, or I'm Pitta Prakriti, or I'm Kapha constitution, like that. So what it actually means is Vata is composed of all the nervous system which is present in your body, all the movements starting from the blinking of eyes, sorry, all the food which you are eating and it is going down and it is getting evacuated, all the water which you are drinking and it is getting absorbed and getting evacuated, like that. All the movements of the body, like my hands move a lot when I speak. I'm sorry for that. So it is like the vata is composed of all the movements of the body, basically the nervous system of your body. Then they are talking about pitta. Pitta is all the endocrine system of your body. You know that endocrine system is the basic remote control of your body. They are telling that you can buy a television screen of like 1 lakh or 10 lakh or 1 million or whatever it is, but it won't work without a remote control. Yeah, it is like that nowadays. So that remote control of the body is the endocrine system of your body, starting with all the, we are all yogis, right? So we all learn it, like all the pineal, pituitary, thyroid, and all the pararenal glands, even the pancreas. Pancreas is endocrine and exocrine, both the glands are composed inside pancreas. That is why it is difficult to understand, that is why it is difficult to treat diabetes. I'll tell you what Ayurveda says about control of diabetes and a kind of permanent cure of diabetes. Yes, Ayurveda speaks about it, and we'll speak about it today if you really want it. So we were like, uh, vata is all the nervous system of the body, pitta is all the endocrine glands, all the endocrine secretions, all the digestion, all the temperature inside your body, all the fire inside you is all pitta. Then third one is kapha. Kapha is basically all the fluid in your body, all the synovial fluid which is responsible for the easy movements of your joints. It is all kapha. And along with that, all the immunity in your body. Recently we have crossed the sea of covid. Covid, yeah, we all have crossed it. That's why we are here on the screen and not on the wall. Yes, exactly, we have crossed it. So all that, in the all that bad session of covid, we all have learned a lot about immunity. And immunity is all about the kapha, balancing the kapha inside your body. And what Ayurveda says is a perfect medicine to balance the vata in your body is ghee. Ghee, yeah, the ghee which you prepare after taking some milk. You take milk and you prepare curd out of it, and for that curd you start churning, and after churning some butter comes and buttermilk remains down. That butter you have to take and you have to fry it over a pan, and after frying for a certain period of time, when the bubbles are gone, the liquid which is present in front of you in your pan is ghee. This ghee is the best medicine for vata, all the vata disorders. If you think that all the moments in your body are very fast, uncontrolled, your thoughts are really uncontrolled, whenever you try to meditate, it is not getting at in a particular at a particular point at all, then definitely vata is disturbed. You need to take ghee. When you should take ghee? They are telling before meals. 1 teaspoon before, just before a meal, if you take 1 teaspoon of ghee, it is really going to balance your vata. Why it is going to balance like that? They say that the very basic place for vata in your body is below umbilicus. Below umbilicus, all the genitourinary tract, all the kidneys, all the urinary thing, and all the gastrointestinal thing, evacuated sigmoid colon, rectum, anus, everything, and including your legs, your low back pain is associated with vata. Your knees, your ankles, all these painful sites at a certain time, like at one or the other point in our life, right? We have experienced the pain on low back, knee, ankle, somewhere, some or the other place. So it's all place of vata. And if you are really getting any problem related to these particular parts, like the below umbilicus part of your body, below umbilical part of your body, it is the place of vata, and ghee is the best medicine. I have simplified many things for you guys today. We'll talk about the very basics of Ayurveda. Second one is pitta. Pitta is like starting from your umbilicus up till the xiphoid process, or up till the anahat chakra. Yeah, we'll talk about yoga also today. Up till the anahat chakra, or the starting point of your chest, up till starting from the starting point of your chest up till your umbilicus. This particular portion where the pancreas is there, where the liver is there, where the spleen is there, where the all the digestive juices are getting secreted, where the lower first loop of your duodenum, of your small intestine, all this portion is considered as the place for pitta. Okay, so for pitta also, they are telling that, yeah, you can take ghee as a best medicine. Okay, and along with that, if you really have any problem in your vata place, then you have to take more of oil than ghee. Okay, for pitta, preferably you should take ghee. For vata, you can take ghee, but preferably if there is any problem in your vata place, then you should take oil. Okay, so we'll reshuffle it. For vata, if any problem is occurring, then definitely you should take ghee or oil, but for pitta you should always take ghee. Okay, and then coming back, starting from the lowest part of your chest up till your head, this portion is considered as kapha dominant place in your body. And for kapha, they say that the best medicine is honey. Yeah, the honey which we are, I have seen in many parts of the world, they are preparing honey in their rooftop, and they are doing it beautifully. So that way we get the best honey also. Yeah, so for kapha it is honey. Yeah, so moving forward, depending upon the age also, there is variation in vata, pitta, and kapha. Like for children, starting from the birth up till the age of 25, they say that it is a kapha dominant age. Then 25 to 50, it is pitta dominant, the working, the working main working time of the body. And 50 up till 100, it is considered as the dominance of vata. Birth to 25 years it is kapha, 25 to 50 years it's pitta, 50 to 100 years it's vata. So when you are aging, if you are 50 plus, then definitely you should take more care of your vata. Okay, then coming to the basic purification treatment which Ayurveda is telling, which is called as panchakarma. They are telling that for all the kapha disorders, they are telling the best treatment is vaman. Vaman is like vomiting. Vomiting is like induced vomiting with the help of medicines. So if you are kapha, then you should definitely try to vomit out. Drink lot of water in the early morning, added with some little pinch of salt, and just try to vomit out at least once in a month. If you are having some pitta disorder, they are telling that the best treatment for you is virechan, or the induced purgation with the help of medicine. So you can take castor oil in the early morning 4 a.m. You can take 20 ml of castor oil if you are having any pitta problem in your body, or even if you are having any vata problem in your body. Then you can take castor oil 20 ml early morning 4 a.m. Then you go back to sleep. After 2 hours there will be 2 to 3 motions, and all your pitta and vitiated vata will be evacuated. Okay, like that they are telling. Then depending upon the uh, very different times of the day, what they say is 2 a.m. early morning, I am telling it early morning, it could be a deep night. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, this particular time is called as vata dominant time. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., it is called as the kapha dominant period. Then 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., this is considered as pitta dominant period. Okay, so this has to be understood with very peace of mind. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., 4 hours period, this is vata dominant, which is called as brahma muhurat. Brahma muhurt, yeah, we all know that. Ayurveda says brahme muhurte uttishthe jirne ajirne nirupayan, which means that if you are getting up in the brahma muhurat, then this is really a very good activity time of your body, activity time of your mind. At 6:45 a.m. they are telling, up till 6 5:40 a.m. is the almost the last time which you must get up in the morning. That time is such a time where even your blood pressure raises a little bit. Yeah, so you should try to get up before 6 if you really want your blood pressure to be in your complete control. Yeah, so it's 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. vata dominant activity period. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. kapha dominant. If you are getting up after 6 a.m. in the morning, it is a kapha dominant period where the fluid is dominant in your body. So if you are getting up after 6, you will be lazy. You have to take some hot water or some coffee or tea to get a proper bowel movement also. And you will be really feeling little heavy throughout the day. So try to get up before 6. That is what Ayurveda says. Brahme murte uttishthe jirne ajirne nirup. Then they are telling that 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is a time where the sun is, in the peak of its shine. So 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., this is the time where sun is dominant. So depending upon the sun, even the digestive fire will be really dominant. So this is the time where you can take the heaviest dose of your meal. Yeah, what we usually do is, we the working people, we'll be eating some or the other thing throughout the day, and we are thinking that at night we'll be sitting comfortably with Netflix on our screen and we'll be eating like hell. That is not how we can keep ourselves alive, for a very long time. No, that is not how it works. When the sun is there with the maximum shine, that is the highest time when you should take a very good and heavy meal you can take. After 2 a.m., it's like again, in the morning also, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. it was vata period. Again afternoon 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., it is again vata time. So this is again an activity period. Our mind and our body is having maximum speed or efficiency to work like anything. So morning also 2 to 6 highest efficiency. Afternoon also 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. maximum efficiency. We have to work like anything. Then they are telling 6, this is the very crucial time, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is the time where kapha is dominant. So you should take, kapha is dominant means fluid is dominant in your body. So they are telling what you should eat is, you should eat very light food. You have to take something with something like some rice with added with some milk, or some maybe whatever light food you guys eat in your homes, that you can eat, but it should be very light, especially at
Mm.
night. And they are telling that even if you are taking light food in this particular late evening like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., it is very difficult for the body to digest, because sun is not there. Sun is the representative of your digestive fire. So if sun is not present, then what all herbs you can add to activate the digestive fire in your body? So they are telling it dry ginger powder and black pepper powder. These are the two powders which are, I think, famous all over the world, right? Everybody knows about it. The black pepper powder and the dry ginger powder, you guys are supposed to mix them equally and just sprinkle over your food. In that case, you can eat anything. I won't say anything, you have to take it light food, but it will be digested completely if you are adding a pinch of these particular two powders. Okay, sometimes we are going for a party and there's hangover or whatever it is, and you feel like bloating of abdomen is there at night, difficult to sleep. You just try this. You take a pinch of black pepper powder and a pinch of dry ginger powder, just take it with hot water, and after 10 minutes only you will get, oh, completely digested. Yes, that is how it happens.
Mm.
Over to that, when they are talking about the dinacharya, that how your day should be, what all activities you are supposed to do to maintain a good health of your body and mind, that they are telling about, you should get up and you should go for getting your motions evacuated, like the bowel movement. Then you should brush your teeth, like that they are telling. Then they are asking to put some oil in your nostrils. Yeah, why some oil in the nostrils? Yeah, this is not a place to be, putting something inside. Always something comes out from it, right? So Ayurveda says that nasa hi shirso dwaram. If you really want to activate your nervous system or your central nervous system, or if you really want to activate your pineal, pituitary, thyroid, and you really want to maintain the strength of your shoulders and cervical, then they are telling that nasa hi shirso dwaram. Nasal root is a root. If you are putting a oil which you eat regularly, like it could be olive oil or mustard oil or even ghee, if you are putting that oil, 2 drops or 5 drops, after taking your, after cleaning your teeth, then this is going to stimulate all the nervous system of your body, all the centers of your brain. Okay, this is very important. They say that if you are regularly doing it, what it is going to do, jatru urdogatanam samasta roganam nihanti, it is going to evacuate all the diseases which are occurring above the shoulder. Okay, it could be the tinnitus which you are feeling because of excessive use of earphone. It could be sinusitis, it could be eye disorders, it could be dental, oral or tongue problems, it could be thyroid, it could be cervical problem, it could be graying of hairs, it could be baldness, yes, it could be migraine, it could be insomnia, it could be repeated thoughts, because we are like a tree upside down. The roots are here, the branches are down, they are falling. So we never take care of the brain, right? This is really sad. So we have to, what is the best thing you can do to keep your brain and all the sensory organs recharged? They say that continuously, daily, you have to put 5 drops of any oil or ghee inside your nostril every day. Lie down and put it. If you are not comfortable with it, then you just dip your finger in a oil, and you just apply inside your nose. Even that will do. Okay, Yeah, that will be good. Then they are telling daily you should do some gargles, because throat is a place where all the vocal cords are there, thyroid gland is there, and all that things which you are eating, they are also going through that same route. Whatever you are smelling, it is also going down through the same route. So neck is a very important, and I think cosmetically also very important part of our body. So for taking care of that from outside and inside both, you have to do daily you are supposed to do gargles with lukewarm water added with a pinch of turmeric and added with a pinch of salt. And if you really want your voice to be very clear, and everybody should listen to you, that much magnetism if you want in your voice, then really you can add a pinch of turmeric and dry ginger powder. If you are adding to that water and you are doing gargles with just 1 glass of water every day morning, your voice will be heard by millions, and they will be just moving behind you. Over to that, they are telling that if
Sweet.
if you really want to keep the health of your ears in a very good mode, then you have to take any pungent or astringent bark or leaf, like for example you can take curcumin or turmeric. You can take, or anything which we are adding as a masala in our food, like it could be ginger powder also, it could be any leaf which is of very little pungent and astringent and little bitter in taste, that you just have to burn it and take the fumes of that in your ears, because ear is something where the chances of infections are maximum, because it is a open channel without any sphincter. Like our mouth is open, but there is a sphincter to close. Eyes are open but lids are there, but for ears it is open forever. So we are supposed to do some fumigation in our ears, so that our ear health will be in a very good mode. And they are telling that for at least once in a month you are supposed to take an enema. Yeah, when they are talking about enema, it is not just an enema to clear your bowels. You might be having a very clear bowels, but they are telling that whatever oil you use for your food, that oil only, if you take enema of 50 ml of that oil at least once in a month, then your lower intestine or the large intestine or the genitourinary tract will be really in a very good health. If you are touching your 50s, then you won't feel any prostate or infertility or erectile dysfunction or any kind of knee pain or ankle pain or low back pain. All that stiffness will go. You just have to take oil enema at least once in a month, or if you can take enema at least for 7 days in a month, that is going to keep you alive for 108. That is the lucky number, 108 years you must live. That is how the mala works, right? The chanting which we are doing in all the religions, I think in all over the world, it is having 108, that 108 uh, beats are there in that. So we can live up till that. Then they are telling that if you really want to keep your muscles in a very good health and in a very good texture and with shine and luster and everything, then you must do udvartan. Udvartan is a beautiful procedure which is mentioned in Ayurveda. It is a massage only, but they are telling you have to do the massage against the hair follicles. If your hair follicles are this way, you have to do massage opposite to that with any oil, or at least if you are not using any oil, you can take any powder, like the wheat powder also you can take, but it should not be very fine wheat powder. It should be coarse powder of the wheat, little uh, coarse powder only, we can say. It should not be very fine powder. You can take that powder, add some oil which you eat daily in that, and prepare a kind of paste, not exactly the paste, a little dry state of that powder, and you just do gentle massage against your hair follicles. If you are doing that at least once in a week, then it is going to keep all your muscles very elastic and very fantastic. Yes, that is how it is going to do. And Just moving forward, this is very important thing which I am going to tell now. So we have some more time, like some 5-10 minutes. I can speak, right? Everybody is like interested. Shall we continue for a little while? All are feeling good?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Everybody nodding. Because what we can do is
Yeah.
have a little bit more of Dr. Pragyan sharing and then a little question and answer. Because Dr. Pragyan, I'm just blown away. I cannot believe how much wisdom you've just imparted. Are you all with me? I mean, it's wow. I think I'm going to be
Amazing.
full time busy every day. And we're recording, aren't we, Pauline, darling? Yes.
Oh, it's all your
Great.
it's all your blessings,
Yes, please
Tapasya Ma.
continue.
Yeah. Say, Ayurveda tells that there are 13 different types of natural urges which you must not stop if you really want to get rid of any deadly disease. What are those? They are telling the very first one is flatus. You should not stop it. Okay, whenever it is coming, whoever minds, it's okay. We can say sorry later on. Yeah, flatus, you should not it stop. Second one is Second one is defecation. If you are getting bowel movement, if you are getting pressure for going for defecation, you should never stop. Okay. Why you should never stop? That I am going to tell you later. Third one is micturition, the urine. Sometimes what we are doing is like early morning, if micturition is coming, we are like, okay, we'll sleep for a little while. I can stop it, no problem. If we are watching some very good serial like Friends and all, some series, then we say, okay, we'll stop the urine for a little while. That we should not do. Micturition, all the natural urges are like the toxic airs are trying to evacuate the toxins from your body. It should not be stopped even for a next second. Okay, that is how Ayurveda is working. The fourth one is sneezing. Whenever you are feeling whoever is going to get any kind of infection, we can put some towel or something, but we have to sneeze. Okay, it should not be stopped. Fourth one is thirst. Whenever you are thirsty, you have to drink water. Okay, the thirst cannot be quenched with any other liquid all over the world. It is just the pure water you are supposed to drink. That too, one breath, one sip. Sit down, one breath, one sip. That is why we all are working, right? Just to eat and drink peacefully. That is the, I think that is what the main aim of your life is. What is the main aim of life? Just eating and drinking peacefully, sitting peacefully with cool mind. What else? Nothing else is there. Okay. Fourth one is hunger. Whenever you are hungry, you are supposed to take a good food. If no time, take little food, but take good food. Whenever you are hungry, you should not stop the urge for that hunger. Sleep. Whenever you are getting really sleepy, all the sensory organs of your body, of your mind, all the senses seriously need some rest to avoid any kind of negative hormones to get secrete and keep you depressive or suppressive or low or down or whatever it is. Okay, so whenever you are getting a urge for sleep, you must take at least a small snap deal is permitted by Ayurveda. Okay, then the eighth one is coughing. If you are getting a urge for coughing, you should do a little cough. Then they are telling that exertion caused by the breathing caused by excessive exertion. Sometimes we are coming down running and we are getting caught or something, and we just try to stop all the breathing. That we should not do. After exertion, if there is that kind of breathing is your body needs it, your body needs more oxygen at that particular time, so you have to take a long breath just to stop the intensity of exertion. Yawning, you should never stop the yawning, because yawning is something where your stomach seriously needs some extra oxygen. Okay, however the good lecture is, maybe the speaker feels bad about it, but if you are getting a good yawn, you must do a third degree yawn. It is permitted. Okay, it is very important. Then they are telling lacrimation. If you are really feeling like crying, you should not stop it, or else it is going to destroy all the sensory perception of your optic nerves. Okay, I am seeing nowadays many patients are coming even to me that my optic nerve is getting dried up and I am not able to see the things properly. Sometimes some bubbles are coming. It's myopia, hypermetropia, or whatever the eye. My eyes are really red all the time. People thinking that I'm drunk, but I don't drink at all. Please treat my eyes. That is how we all face many times. So that lacrimation, whenever you are feeling that tears are coming in your eyes, just go to the bathroom and cry like hell, but don't stop the urge for lacrimation. Okay, yeah. Especially the boys don't feel like crying in public. Yeah, they don't feel good. Oh, he's a boy, he's crying. No, it is not like that. We all are humans, same soul. We can cry. Okay, I do cry. Then another one is vomiting. Many times in my school time I have experienced that. My I am always getting up late in my childhood, and my mother is forcing me to drink a glass of milk and then go to the bus and rush to the school. Like that it is. And while going in the bus, I many times we feel to you know puke out. Many times we feel like vomiting. You should always carry a polythene bag. Maybe it is banned, but just to vomit out we can carry one. So vomiting is a bad, really bad to stop vomiting in any
Wow.
case, because if you are really stopping the urge for vomiting, it is going to lead to the serious skin disorders. Okay, all the itching stuff which we are having in our inguinals, or like anywhere in our itching is an international problem, I think. Yeah, it is a burning problem worldwide. Like once you get itching somewhere, then it is continuous for the whole life. You can keep on applying some creams and cosmetics and this and that, and it keeps on going. So itching can be stopped by not stopping the urge for vomiting. Okay. Then they are saying the last but not the least, semen. If you are really getting a urge for getting it evacuated, you must go for it and get it evacuated. Okay, it should not be stopped. If you are going to stop the urge for evacuation of semen in male or female, anything, when Ayurveda is talking about semen, it is the shukra they are talking about, or it is the ovulatory procedure. It is the kind of the the body needs it to get it evacuated. Okay, and if you are really going to stop it, in females it is going to lead to PCOD, fallopian tube blockage, the polycystic ovarian diseases, various uterine disorders, or the white discharge, leukorrhea, and like that. In males it is going to lead to various testicular cancers, also erectile dysfunction. So it is a very serious problem. So these are the 13 various natural urges which Ayurveda says that you must never stop them. Yeah, so please follow all these very basic things which we have discussed, and I hope it was a beautiful session for all of you. None of you guys have got bored by my this small lecture, my silly words, and please forgive me if I have hurt anyone. And I'm really thankful to Satyama for giving me this beautiful opportunity to be a part of all of you guys.
डॉक्टर साहब हरिओम हरिओम डॉक्टर साहब मैं मोहन बोल रहा हूँ इंडिया दिल्ली से
जी
कोई डायबिटीज का क्योर और
Mohan,
प्रिवेंशन
darling, can you? Sorry to interrupt you. Could you share in English, because but just because we have an English-speaking sangha, then everybody will be able to share and understand. That would be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tapasya Ma. Sorry, I pronounced it wrongly. Tapasya Ma is like mother to me. She's like a friend to me. She's like a guide to me. And I'm really thankful to be a part of her and a part of all of you. And I'm always there. If you need me, I'm always there.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pragyan. Do you have 10 minutes more for some questions? Are you okay for what do we have?
Yeah.
Is it okay for you? 10 or 15 minutes
Yeah,
more?
sure.
Yeah, just if anybody has, I think Mohan wanted to ask a question. Agi's got his hand up, and I'm just blown away. That was incredible, really. I'm very, very serious. Wow. So Mohan, would you like to just share that question in English, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Hari Om Tapasya. I want to know the prevention and cure of diabetes. I am requested, Doctor Saab.
Okay. Are you able to put your video on? You don't have to, Mohan, but it would be lovely to see you. Yes, great. Hari Om, Mohan. Oh, that's better. Wonderful. So yes, can you, Dr. Pragyan, did you catch the question?
Yeah, exactly. See, Ayurveda says that in a very beautiful chapter written by Acharya Vagbhat, a very brilliant scholar of Ayurveda. He's writing in his book called Ashtanga Sangrah. The saying says in Sanskrit that Prameheshu Amalaki Nishe, Amla and the haldi, which are called as gooseberry and the turmeric. This is a beautiful composition. If you are taking enough quantity of gooseberry in any form, you can make pickle out of it, or you can just add it, put it in some honey and keep it for in sunlight for 2 days, then you can eat it. And turmeric, you have to take turmeric as it is and make small pieces of it and put inside honey and keep it for 2 days in sunlight, and you can take at least one gooseberry and one root of honey every day. If you are taking for 90 days, definitely it is going to stimulate all the pancreatic cells of your body, all the iris of Langerhans which are present in the tail of the pancreas, and it is really going to uh, secrete enough insulin to get you rid of all the diabetic disorders. Thank you, Mohan. All the best.
Thank you, Doctor Saab. Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Great. Ogi.
Hari Om.
Oganan, welcome. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too. Hari Om, Tapasya Hari Om, Dr. Pragyan, and thank you. This was incredible lecture.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Highly
I would love to somehow even found a way to transcribe this into paper so that we can create some kind of a guide. Or there was a lot of beautiful information. I didn't hear properly the first of the 13 different things that we should not stop the processes in the body. Could you just repeat the first one? I couldn't catch that.
Okay. Oh, it's very simple. They start with the flatus. Nobody should start it with flatus, but unfortunately they are doing it in the book. So
What is flaccus? Sorry, I didn't.
flatus is boom, gas pass.
Okay,
Really?
farting.
Yes.
Farting.
You will call farting again.
Yeah. No, I just really wanted to.
See,
I
this
wanted
is-
to
yeah.
understand.
See,
Beautiful.
this is
And,
very. See, I really, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, but this is really very unfortunate that in the many parts of the world, even in the high class, all the institutions in my country also, they feel it very bad to if somebody evacuates the natural urge, if you are yawning and if you are just doing this and if you are sneezing, coughing, this is all bad manners nowadays, right?
Yes.
And it should not be like that. We should not teach
Yes.
such silly things to our children, that evacuating a natural urge, it should not be a bad manners at all. It could be done peacefully and like a gentleman or whatever it is, but it should not be stopped at all. Yeah, that is how our society, we are supposed to build a society like that for our children, that they should not stop natural urges. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Dr. Pragyan. And I have a question. Your notes that you're reading from, are they in English or in Hindi?
I don't know it. This is my favorite book in Ayurveda. I can show you guys. This is called as Ashtanga Sangrah. Ashtanga Sangrah, which includes all the 8 parts of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is composed of 8 parts. They say Kaya, Bal, Urd, Jara, Urdhanga, Shalya, Damshta, Jara, like that it is. It is like the Kaya Chikitsa, the science of the treatment of the body. Then they are talking about Bal, the pediatric treatment. Then they are talking about the Bhoot Vidya, all the treatment which includes certain germs or certain fungus or certain bacteria or certain beings which are not seen from your naked eyes. Yeah. So then they are talking about the treatment of geriatrics, then they are talking about gynecology or the female treatment. Then they are talking about the rasayan, how to get a person who is getting older, how to reverse the aging. The anti-aging treatment is a beautiful wing of Ayurveda, which has to be, enjoyed by everyone. That is what I believe. Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Pergan, one
Wonderful.
question. Would you work with maybe with myself or with Tapasya to prepare a short daily routine, kind of all the things that you mentioned? This was very, very valuable. I think we can prepare something for our Sangha.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we can introduce something for sure. Okay.
Definitely, I'll
Wonderful.
do that.
Been amazing.
Tapasyama, whatever she will say, I'll do that.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Me too.
I always feel, I mean, you're so incredible, Dr. Bregan, but I always feel you're my boy. I don't know why. Thanks for those inquiries, Ogi. That's wonderful. I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so
flick
much.
through- Thank you. I'm going to flick through a little fast. We've got a lot of hands up, and we've only got, I guess we've got 10-minute max, because Guruji will be joining for satsang. So Kelly, darling, yes, what would you like to ask?
Yeah, I'm curious about hot flashes, doctor. I'm in my mid 50s and plagued by them. And I've always debated whether they're physical or spiritual.
Hot flushes, if you are getting, and if you have already attained the menopause, many years back, and if still you are getting hot flushes, then definitely it could be something more than just physical. Yeah. But Ayurveda says that a good time of menopause is something between 45 up till 55 years of age. Okay. Ayurveda says there are 10 different stages of a woman's life, and among that, this is menopause is for 10 years. If you really want me to do it, then some other time, maybe if Tapasya permits, then we can do a class on 10 different stages of a woman's life and how to manage it beautifully, and how to end it up beautifully. So we can do
That would
it
be
sometimes. Yeah.
That would be amazing. You know, we've got 70 people on now, and that this class started at 6 in the morning.
Okay.
If we put it at a more social time, we'll
Okay.
probably have easily 100. So that would be amazing, Dr. Pregan. We'll definitely discuss that. Thank you. And Christina, welcome.
Hariom. Thank you so much, doctor. I have a quick question, or we can go quick. So I have an itch in my right ear for like 5 years or something. It drives me nuts.
Oh, wow.
Have any recommendations?
Yeah, so your ear is like drying up. What did you say? Please pardon.
Yeah, I have an itch in my
Itchy.
ear.
Oh,
Oh, itch.
Yeah.
Itch is there.
scratchy, itchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So they say that if you are having itching in your eyes, in your ears, or anywhere around your neck, then it is all and always because of the sinus, which is the basic cause of itching in your ears. Okay, it is a maxillary sinus, sometimes frontal sinus, and basically we stop the urge of sneezing. Then this happens most of the times. So for combating it, you have to start putting at least 2 to 5 drops of olive oil or mustard oil uh, if you have available there. 5 drops in each nostril, lukewarm, every day morning, empty stomach. Do it for 3 days. There won't be any itching anymore in your ears.
Amazing. Christina, also after 3 days, message me. Let me know how you are, darling, okay?
Will do. Thank you so
Great.
much. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Okay, so we've just got 5 minutes max. Paula, welcome. Robert, bless you, welcome.
So, first of all, Dr. Pragyan, we're coming to India and we'd like to pre-order 2 anti-aging programs with you.
Most welcome. I'll renovate you guys. I'll renovate for sure.
And I'm also seriously wondering, do you have, is there a treatment for severe allergies to things like bee bites and certain foods?
See, this on behalf of whole of Ayurveda, I really want to tell all you guys that any kind of allergies which they are talking about all over the world, they are talking about maximum of 126 types of allergies all over the world, and it is a scam. Okay, Ayurveda and yoga, they both are telling that if your immunity is low, if you are really fickle minded, if you are taking more of salt in your diet, then definitely allergies are going to attack you. But if you are really going to fix your digestion by just adding a pinch of turmeric and black salt, sorry, turmeric, dry ginger powder and black pepper powder, a pinch of each in your every diet, and if you are really trying to cope up with your repeated thoughts by just meditating or something, and if you really are going to reduce the salt intake, then definitely your all the allergies are going to get lost forever. So we don't have to get stuck with these allergies. Like I'm listening nowadays, they are having wheat allergy, then orange allergy, and oil allergy, and wife allergy, and husband allergy. We have to stop it, right? So we have to fix our gut, then meditation, then low salt diet. The more of salt you take in your diet, you are more prone to different skin disorders and different fickle mindedness and different types of allergies, because salt is, none of the species all over the world takes salt. Butterfly, birds, elephant, nobody takes salt. We are only eating salt like anything, chips and this and pizza, and in everything we are taking a lot of salt, right? So we have to reduce the intake of salt. Ayurveda says you should not take salt for more than 3 months regularly, but we don't live without salt. So at least you cut short the salt. In the morning you take some fruits and some sprouts, at night you take something with milk, and in the afternoon you can take a complete meal with salt. So that is how we can compensate it, and we can get rid of all the allergies. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Pragyan. And okay, yay, we've got about 2 minutes and a half. Is that yay?
It's Jazz.
I think that is Jack.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Are you able to put your